Technology is taking over toys this morning at New York City's annual toy fair. Next to the Lincoln Logs and Tinkertoys are slot cars powered by artificial intelligence. Gigi Stone Woods is at the fair with the high-tech hype. Gigi, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie. Here at this year's toy fair, industry insiders are telling us this is the future of toys. Hybrids that merge traditional physical toys with video games and your smartphone. Toys are a $22 billion a year industry. So it only makes sense that some of the biggest innovators in tech are racing to cash in. Is your goal to disrupt the toy business?
Absolutely. I think that the toy industry is one of those industries that hasn't evolved nearly as much as it should have over the last few decades.
There you go.
Boris Softman is the co-founder and CEO of Anki. He developed the company's toy Drive and upcoming Overdrive. Fellow PhD graduates from Carnegie Mellon's Robotics Institute.
When people see the products that we make for the first time, it feels like science fiction to them because it shouldn't exist.
Unlike classic slot race cars of another era, Anki cars aren't limited to the skill of the player, since they can think for themselves.
They sense the environment 500 times a second. They have 50 megahertz computers inside of them. They understand where they are. They communicate. When you're playing the games, whichever cars you're not controlling, they actually come to life and they're self-aware and they compete against you.
Powered by a sophisticated artificial intelligence technology not typical of a toy, the $150 Drive Starter Kit is America's second best-selling toy, next to dolls from the movie Frozen. So do you guys spend a lot of time playing video games to check out the competition?
Yeah, way more than we should.
Absolutely, we call it research.
They may be small in scale, but the algorithm behind these cars is similar to Google's self-driving car and the driverless armored vehicles sought by the Defense Department. Your PhD focused on autonomous military vehicles. You could be saving the world. Why choose to focus on toys?
For us, toys and entertainment was this really great springboard where we could release a product really quickly, have it be completely in our control, and allow it to be adopted and accepted, and then start jumping to other products.
Anki is using the iOS platform to create an entirely new category of experiences.
Their vision was so exciting that Apple CEO Tim Cook helped launch the company in 2013. How did you get one of the most powerful companies in the world to back you?
It was the biggest honor we could have hoped for. From their point of view, I think we're using their product ecosystem in a way that nobody ever had before.
The smartphone is the new remote control, and toys are now roaming a world without wires.
We're always going to have teddy bears, we're always going to have Duck, Duck, Goose, but we're going to see more and more toys where artificial intelligence, robotics, engineering are added into them because it makes the toys exciting in a new way.
Nicholas Thompson is the editor of TheNewYorker.com. Is this the future of play?
It is a future of play. I have no doubt that there are going to be a lot more things like this in 5 years than there were 5 years ago.
The goal is actually much broader than just entertainment. This is a great way to push these technologies forward. We're in a process of developing core technologies in robotics, positioning systems, motion control, the wireless communications, interface systems, manufacturing capabilities. Developing big concepts for the future from small toys, including how the car of tomorrow might make the one of today obsolete. 25 years from now, we're going to look back and say, it is really bizarre that people used to sit there in the car and wiggle their arms back and forth for an hour and a half a day. Like, who would do that? It's just going to be absolutely the norm for cars to be completely autonomous.
Oh, I'm off the road. We asked Boris Softman where he sees the future of robotics going. He says beyond toys and manufacturing, he expects robots to soon help harvest food more efficiently and help elderly people in their homes. Nora?
Wow, Gigi, thanks. It's a whole new world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Toy 2.0.
Pervasive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But aren't we glad Duck, Duck, Goose will never die?
No.
And Lincoln Logs and Legos.
Jenga, they're still popular. And you know what? Nothing beats a deck of cards, I'll tell you that.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.